It's a play by Nikolai Gogol, who was one of the great Russian writers of the early 19th century, and it was first performed in 1842. And it's basically a sort of send-up of a romantic comedy, and the central storyline is about a woman who's desperate to get married, and she gets a local matchmaker to line up an array of suitors for her, and then she has a lot of difficulty making up her mind which one she's going to go for. And meanwhile there's a young man who's decided it's time he got married, but his problem is he's a commitment phobe. So it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back with him. So the kind of question running through the play is, will these two get together, and how will it all work out there? And it's actually a kind of plot line that would keep a TV series, sitcom going for weeks. So what have I done to Gogol's script that is different from the way he wrote it? Well, I've tried to update the language in a way to make it accessible. So it's a period play and it's still set very much in its time, but I've tried to give it a kind of colloquial feel so that it's very easy to get into. But there are some interesting aspects to it. One of the interesting things I found was that basically Gogol was writing pre-Freud. So he writes a play about marriage in which it's a comedy, and love is hardly mentioned. It's the last reason why anybody wants to get married. But in a kind of post-Freudian age, we have to ask ourselves, so what's going on in terms of love and sex, even if nobody's talking about it? And so there's a kind of subtext there, which I feel needed to be made a bit more explicit.